Hello, everyone, and welcome to our class. Today, we're going to try some different techniques to improve your English pronunciation. We're ready to go ahead and get started. So, when you're ready, come on in into the Hangout, and we'll go ahead and get started. It's great to have everyone here in class. My name is Carissa, and I'll be your instructor for this hour. Good morning, Hassan. Welcome to class. Great to have you here. Yeah, it looks like students are streaming in. How are you today, Hassan? Okay. All right. So everyone, feel free to join me here in the Hangout. We'll go ahead and get our lesson started in just a moment. Okay. All right, good. So we have Hassan from Palestine. I'm originally from the United States, but I live in Costa Rica. All right, so tell me, Hassan, what time is it there in Palestine? Is it still Wednesday or is it Thursday there? Okay, very good. Well, I'd like to say good morning to Irina. Hello, Irina. How are you
Hello.
today?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing just fine. Thank you. It's great to have you here in class today, Irina. Now, Irina, I see that you have chosen, let's see, am I making that correct? Okay. Irina, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Moscow. It's my uh, first or second time on the blink. I can do make a lot of mistakes. Sorry. I want to improve my English for my work. I need English in my work.
Okay.
So I will try.
Very good. Well, Irina, it's been said that the more mistakes you make in a new language, the faster you will learn it.
I hope so.
No, it's very good. And you might be surprised. You may make a lot fewer mistakes than you think.
Mm, it wasn't big sentences. When I speak with small sentences, don't I don't make a lot of mistakes. And if I will try to do to to say a large sentence, to say a lot of my thoughts, I will do much more mistakes than now.
Okay, well that's good. So you just keep challenging yourself little by little, and you'll see that your pronunciation will improve, and you'll see that you'll have a lot fewer mistakes. You'll see.
Thank you, Chloris.
You're welcome. You're welcome. No, I have learned about 5 languages myself, or four.
Oh.
Two spoken languages and two signed languages. So I'm very familiar with making lots of mistakes, and I laugh a lot, Irina. I laugh a whole lot.
And what languages do you know?
Well, I live in Costa Rica, so I speak Spanish, and since I'm here, I'm learning an indigenous language called Ngavere. It's for the Ngave Indians that live here.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. So
Good.
I'm learning all of it, and it's very interesting because the sounds are very very different. So
Yes.
it's pretty challenging, but at least the way that you write the language is very similar to the way that you write Spanish, with just a few exceptions. So the thing is, you can read it before you're able to really produce it well yourself. So that's a big help. That's a big help. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Very good. All right. Well, let's go ahead and continue to welcome your classmates. Okay. Again, for those of you who are just connecting to us, please feel free to come on into the Hangout. Come on into the Hangout and try your hand at our session. That way you'll get some real life practice with your pronunciation. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to laugh a lot. And we're going to talk about a few techniques that are going to help with your pronunciation. All right, very good. So let's go ahead and welcome Victor. Hello, Victor. How are you doing today?
Hi, Carissa. I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing just fine today, Victor. So Victor, where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
From Russia. Okay, good. So you have a couple of Russian students. All right, now Victor, I see in your picture that you have chosen a Rubik's Cube.
Yes, it's my hobby.
Oh, really?
It was my hobby. Then I quit. I began to learn English. Now I almost quit of assembling Rubik's Cube.
Okay. Well, here's a thought, Victor. You could try to solve the Rubik's Cube or play the Rubik's Cube while you practice your English. It's been
Yes,
said that if you
I'll
try
try.
two things at once, something that requires physical movement and concentration, that it challenges your brain, and it actually helps you with language acquisition.
I'll try.
Okay, very good. Well, try it out and see if you like it. If not, well, one thing or the other.
Usually I holding a pen with a
Ah,
piece of
okay.
paper.
Well, right, so good. So you do have a strategy, which is really good. Okay, very good, Victor. Great to have you here. Oh, I didn't ask you, Victor, what time is it in Russia right now?
3 p.m.
It's 3 p.m. Okay, so it's almost the same time as in Palestine. All right, very good. Okay, and finally, let's go ahead and welcome Cesare. Cesare, is that the correct
Hello.
pronunciation? Hello.
Yeah.
Tell me please tell me to pronounce your name correctly.
Cesare.
Cesare.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Cesare. Okay, so Cesare, where are you from?
I'm from Italy.
Uh-huh. Very good. Now, are you in northern Italy or southern
Yeah, yeah,
Italy?
northern part, yeah.
The northern part of Italy. Okay. Very good. Now, tell us, what time is it there in Italy?
It's 1 p.m.
Okay. All right. So just about all of you are on it's the afternoon. Is it still Wednesday or is it Thursday?
It is Thursday. Oh, no, no, Wednesday.
T-
Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Very good. Well, here in Costa Rica, it's just about 5 a.m. here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 5 a.m. on Wednesday morning. All right, very good. Okay, good. So great. We've got some participants here. All right. So for those of you who are still, or with those of you who would like, come on into our classroom. We're going to go ahead and get started with our great lesson for today. All right. So as you read in my description, we are going to, and I'm going to read it for you here. You're going to improve your pronunciation today by reading tongue twisters. And we're going to read a passage, and it will help you to identify some words that are important and that deserve stress or that require stress, and that will help your pronunciation. Also, there is a type of jazz music in the United States that emerged in the 1900s. And I'm going to have you listen to a piece or two of that music. I'm going to send you a link that you can listen to the piece. And you'll find that it's actually pretty fun. It's a fun piece, and if you would like to Google it or look on YouTube for a few pieces of your own, you can have some fun in the privacy of your own home, and you'll be practicing what sounds like nonsense, but it will help you to loosen your tongue. Okay? All right, so that's the objectives of our classroom today. So by the time you leave today, you should have had ample practice improving your pronunciation, and you'll walk away with some tools that you can practice on your own. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started with a screen share. Okay, let me see if I can get this to work. All right, and let's see, I'm gonna go back up to the top. I'm going to start with this piece. It's here in blue, and I'm actually going to make it a little bit bigger even. Okay. All right, this is a popular tongue twister. Yep, this is a popular tongue twister. And what we're going to do is to practice it, and I'm going to show you a couple of some of the words that you can stress. Okay, can everyone see what's on the screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Okay, so listen carefully first, and then you will have your opportunity to pronounce it. Okay? It says, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm gonna speed it up so you can hear the pace that that normally it's read at. Okay, so here it is. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, or if a woodchuck would chuck wood. Okay, now where is the stress? Okay, our first stress point is here on the first wood. You'll find that there are two words. They're spelled differently, but they are pronounced the same. How much wood? Okay, and then you're going to pause and you're going to start again. Would a woodchuck? Okay, here's the chuck. Chuck. Okay, those are some key words. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Okay. All right. I'm going to ask, let's see, let's get you to try it a little bit. Okay. So let's see. Irina, how about we start with you? Okay.
Okay. I should to try to read it. Yes?
Yes, yes. Try to read it slowly. Don't worry about speed right now. We're just working on pronunciation for now.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck would... sorry, could you please put it on the screen? I don't see it now.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
If a woodchuck would chuck wood, a woodchuck would chuck snow. Again, out of screen, please. Put it on the screen.
Yeah. I actually haven't touched it, so it's something that's a glitch here. Let me try something here.
Okay.
I'm not sure why it glitches that way, but I'm going to also put it in the chat. So then if it doesn't work on the screen, then you'll have a backup. Okay, can you see the verbaling chat, Edina?
Wait a minute, please. Yes, I see.
Okay, good. There it is.
You have sent me a link?
No, it's okay. Let me put it in the other chat. I'm not sure that. Okay. Okay, very good. Okay, so it's there in both chats. Are you able to see it?
No.
Okay, look in the chat and scroll all the way down to the bottom.
No, I don't see it.
Okay, is it okay? I think it's gone off this. Let me try the screen share again. Let me try it one more time. Okay. Okay, what about now? Are you able to see it on the screen again?
Yes, thank you. And again, no.
Teacher, can I explain on my language?
Uh-huh.
Ирина, нажми на Карису внизу на картинку. Вокруг нее должно быть белый квадратик внизу. И тогда не будет уходить.
Ага, спасибо, Виктор.
Пожалуйста.
Thanks a lot, Victor.
Thanks, Victor.
You're welcome.
From the third line.
Yes, uh-huh.
A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck. If a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Very good. Edina, your pronunciation was very good. All right, you put the stress in the correct places. Very good. Excellent job. Okay, let's have Victor. Your turn, please, Victor.
Whole 4 lines.
Yes.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck would chuck wood, a woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck. If a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Very good. Excellent. Good. Very good. All right, and let's see. Let's move on to Cesare.
Okay. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Good. Excellent job. Okay, so now that we've set it at a normal pace, we wanted to make sure that we had the correct sounds. All right, now try it faster. This will challenge both your tongue and your brain. Listen to it again. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood. Okay, Victor, can we start with you this morning? Or can we start with you this time?
Okay. How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Very good. Victor, your tongue is very loose this morning. Very good. Excellent, excellent.
Thank
All right. You're welcome. All right, let's have Cesare.
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood. It's difficult.
All right, very good. Okay, Irina, your turn.
Okay. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? A woodchuck would chuck all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood.
Good. Excellent. Very good. Okay, so we've got a lot of wood and a lot of chucking going on here. All right, very good. Okay, we're going to move on to a different, okay, we're going to move on to, it's still in the W family. Okay, but here we're going to have words that begin with W, but they have different sounds. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure if you can still see on the screen, so I'm going to type it. I'm not type it, but I'm going to copy and paste it in the chat box as well. It's not quite the same, but I'll do what we can do. Okay, very good. Okay, so let's take a look at the screen. As long as the message is there, great. If not, then please just take a quick glance over to the chat box. Okay, so here is the next one, and here's what it says. Listen carefully. Walter Witter called a waiter. Waiter, over here. I want some water, waiter. Water, waiter. Is that clear? The waiter brought some water. Walter Witter shouted, "Wrong! This water's really this water's really watered down. I like my water strong." The waiter brought more water. Walter Witter was upset. "This water's dry," said Walter. "I like my water wet." "Bring me wetter water, waiter," Walter Witter said. The waiter brought a pitcher full and poured it on his head. Okay, very good. Okay, so on this particular exercise, we're not going to worry about speed. Speed is not the important thing, but the correct pronunciation is important. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, this time we're going to start with Cesare. Okay, Cesare, read the passage as best as you can.
Okay. Water waiter called a waiter. Waiter, over here. I want some water, waiter. Waiter, wait. Water waiter, is that clear? The waiter brought some water. Walter Waiter shouted, "Wrong! This water is really watered down. I like my water strong." The waiter brought more water. The waiter was upset. "This water is dry," said Walter. "I like my water wet. Bring me wetter water, waiter." Walter Waiter said. The waiter brought a pitcher full and poured it on his head.
Very good. After you're finished, you have a desire to take a deep breath. You did a very good job with your pronunciation of these W words. There were some tough combinations in there. Cesare.
Thanks.
Excellent job. All right. Irina, your turn, please.
Okay. Walter Waiter called a waiter. Waiter, over here. I want some water, waiter. Water, waiter. Is it clear? The waiter brought some water. Walter Waiter shouted, "Wrong! This water's really watered down. I like my water strong." The waiter brought more water. Walter Waiter was upset. "This water's dry," said Walter. "I like my water wet. Bring me wetter water, waiter," Walter Waiter said. The waiter brought a pitcherful and poured it on his head.
Very good. Irina, your pronunciation is good and you're putting the stresses in the correct places. Excellent, excellent job. Good. Wow, okay. I'm really excited about the pronunciation that I'm hearing this morning. Good job, everybody. Okay, and let's have Victor. Your turn, please.
Okay. Walter Waiter called the waiter. Waiter, over here. I want some water, waiter. Water, waiter. Is that clear? The waiter brought some water. Walter Waiter shouted, "Wrong! This water's really watered down. I like my water strong." The waiter brought more water. Walter Waiter was upset. This water's dry, said Walter. I like my water wet. Bring me wetter water, waiter, Walter Wither said. The waiter brought a pitcher full and poured it on his head.
Very good. Very good. All right. Now, Victor, overall, you did a fantastic job here on this reading. All right. Now, one thing I would like to challenge you to do, I'd like to challenge you to pronounce your T a bit harder. Your T sounds a bit like a D. Okay, so water sounds a little bit like water. Okay, so pronounce that again for me. Water, waiter, wetter.
Water.
That's it. Very good. Okay, so that T has to sound just a bit crisper. Okay, so let's see. Victor, I'm going to ask you to start from this water's really watered down. Try that again for me, and really this time focus on that crisp pronunciation of the T.
This water's really watered down. I like my water strong.
Very good. Okay, continue. Continue to the end for me.
The waiter brought more water. Walter Wither was upset. Continue.
Yes, please.
This water's dry, said Walter. I like my water wet. Bring me wetter water, waiter, Walter Wither said. The waiter brought a pitcherful and poured it on his head.
That was excellent. I noted the difference there, Victor. That was very clear. Good. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent job. Okay. Are we ready to move on to the next sound? Okay, I'll take that as a yes.
But
Okay.
some teachers taught me exactly do water, waiter, waiter.
Yes, that will often happen, Victor. Okay. My style is just a bit different. I really do focus on crisp and clear pronunciation because there are going to be times when the T sounds distinctly different than the D. Okay, for example, go back to the line where it says, this water's really watered down. Okay, watered down. There are two distinct sounds there, but if the T sounds like a D, then you don't hear it. Listen to the difference. This water's really watered down. Okay, you can hear the difference between the T and the D. Okay, and I'll continue to read it. I like my water strong. The waiter brought more water. Walter Wither was upset. This water's dry, said Walter. I like my water wet. Bring me wetter water, waiter, Walter Wither said. Listen to the difference at the end. Said. This waiter brought a pitcher full and poured it on his head. So sometimes it's when you're first starting to pronounce words, I have heard some teachers help beginning students pronounce the T, mentioning that it's similar to the D sound. Okay, but now we want to move on to the next level. Okay, we want to make sure that we are crisp and clear in our pronunciation because there is a difference between the T and the D sound. Do you have any more questions, Victor?
No.
Okay, very good. Okay, so you can see when I read through this passage, even at the ends of words, you could hear the difference between the T sound and the D sound. Okay? All right, very good. Let's continue because we are going to work a bit more on that D sound. Okay, in fact, let's see. That's the P sound. Actually, okay, let's try it here. Okay, this actually practices principally the P and the B sound, but you will also see the T and the D here. Okay? All right. Here, these are one-liners. Okay, so these aren't to be practiced all together. But what we can do is we can take groups of the words. Okay, I put about 10 of these examples here, and what I'll have you do is to read about 3 lines each. Okay, so what I'm going to do is change the color, and then that way you'll know where to begin. Okay, very good. Okay, let's see. Irina, I'm going to start with you. Okay? First listen to the sound. Okay, I'll read the first 3 lines and then I'll have you repeat them. Okay, this time you're going to first practice at a slower speed because I want you to practice your pronunciation of the sounds. And then I'd like you to say it 1 time faster. It should sound like this. Perry's berries make peanut butter better. Buy pie pans before you buy butter plates. Pat's bat played with Benny's penny. Okay, and 1 time faster. Perry's berries make peanut butter better. Buy pie pans before you buy butter plates. Pat's bat played with Benny's penny. Your turn, Irina.
Okay. Perry's berries make peanut butter better. Buy pie pans before you buy butter plates. Pat's bat played with Benny's penny. And faster.
Yes.
I will try. Perry's berries make peanut butter better. Buy pie pans before you buy butter plates. Pat's bat played with Benny's penny.
Good. That's good. Excellent job. Okay. All right, let's move on. Okay, and let's have Victor. Okay, listen first, and then it'll be your turn. Purely poor people need to perfect their power. The prince and the pauper play ping pong poignantly. Printed papers under pressure make pens prickle. Listen again. Purely poor people need to perfect their power. The prince and the pauper play ping pong poignantly. Printed papers under pressure make pens prickle.
Purely poor people need to perfect their power. The prince and the pauper play ping pong poignantly. Printed papers under pressure make pens prickle.
Good. Now once again, a little faster.
Purely poor people need to perfect their power. The prince and the pauper play ping pong poignantly. Printed papers under pressure make pens sprinkle.
Good, very good. Okay, so you can actually feel your tongue loosening up. Okay, and if you are, Victor, are you still holding the rubber band in the paper? Are you still moving your hands?
Sorry, what?
All right, you said before that you move your hands, you do something with your hands while you're practicing English?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay, so before we were talking about the Rubik's Cube, and my suggestion was to try to move the Rubik's Cube while you're practicing your English. Are you moving anything with your hands while you're practicing these?
I said I holding a pen to write
okay.
something.
Good, good. So are you okay? Good, very good. Okay, so you'll see that if you move your hands a bit while you're practicing these, it really does sharpen your pronunciation. Okay, try it. It taxes your brain a little bit. Okay, well you did an excellent job, Victor. Thank you. Okay, Cesare, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, listen first. Pickles and pennies take proper preparation. Ben's prefers pens to bought pots. The poor boar pours batter over his putter. Bob's popped primarily because of pointed pressure. Listen to it again.
Okay.
Pickles and pennies take proper preparation. Benz prefers pens to bought pots. The poor boar pours batter over his putter. Bob's popped primarily because of pointed pressure. Your turn.
Pickles and pannies take proper preparation. Benz prefers pans to both pots. The poor boar pours batter over the butter. Bats are put primarily because of pointed pressure.
Good, very good. Now, you said it at a pretty decent speed, okay? Now, a couple of words you wanna focus on this time. Bought in the second line, bought, and in the third line, over his putter.
Okay.
Good. Okay, try it one more time.
Pickles and pannies take proper preparation. Benz prefers pans to pots. The poor boar pours batter over his butter. Bob's pop put primarily because of pointed pressure.
Good, good. All right. So that last sentence, Bob's popped. Uh-huh. Say that last one for me one more time.
Bob's popped primarily because of pointed pressure.
Good. You know, Cesare, I think I'm missing one of the pop. Okay, listen to it again. Bob's popped primarily because of pointed pressure.
Okay. Bob's popped primarily because of pointed pressure.
Good. You got it. Very good.
I missed the pop.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Good. Very good. Bob's popped. Very good. Great job. Okay, now if you would like to continue practicing at home, I found these tongue twisters on eslcommando.com. Okay, and there were some additional tongue twister exercises there if you'd like to try some additional ones at home. Okay. All right, very good. Now, the last tongue twister that we're going to try, okay, it will have you practicing words with J and R. Okay, J, R, and L, actually, J, R, and L. Okay, and you'll see it here. All right, I wanted to give you an example of some words that are stressed, okay? So in the first one, you have Jerry's jelly berries taste really rare. Okay, the parts that are highlighted in yellow are the parts that are stressed. Jerry's jelly berries taste really rare.
Rare.
Right, very good. Okay, so we're going to take the first three.
Taste. Right.
Okay.
Actually, we're going to take the first four, okay? Now, even when it's not your turn, okay, when it's not your turn, just make sure that your microphone is turned off, but practice it, okay? Practice it with the person whose turn it is. Okay, so let's go ahead. This time I'm going to start with Victor. Okay, Victor, please listen to the first four sentences, okay? Okay, I've already said the first sentence, so I'm going to start with the second one. Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right. A really leery Larry rolls readily to the road. The road's load is lessened lightly. Okay, listen to it a little faster. Jerry's jelly berries taste really rare. Rory's lawn rake really rakes really right. Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right. A really leery Larry rolls readily to the road. The road's load is lessened lightly. Okay, your turn, Victor.
Jerry's jelly berries taste really rare. Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right. A really leery Larry rolls readily to the road. The road's load is lessened lightly.
Good. Now try it one time faster.
Jerry's jelly berries taste really rare. Rory's lawn rake rarely rakes really right. A really leery Larry rolls readily to the road. The road's load is lessened lightly.
Good. Excellent job. Good job, Victor. All right, now I'm going to show you something with this word here. I'm going to highlight the word readily. Readily is a word that's a little bit tricky. Okay, it's a little tricky because sometimes uh, the word is pronounced read. Okay, you can read a book, or in the past tense, I can say I read a book, and it's spelled the same way. Okay, and ready. Ready, okay, you can say I'm ready. Okay, it's an adjective that describes that you're in a position to do what you want to do. Okay, you're ready. Okay, and your adverb, readily. Readily. Okay, Victor,
Readily.
very good. Excellent. Excellent job. You did a fantastic job here. I think this is one of the sounds that is very easy for you, Victor. You roll your R's very well and your L's as well. Great job, Victor. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to our next three. Okay, and let's see. Let's have Cesare. Okay, Cesare. Okay,
Okay.
I'll have you listen first, and then I'll have you practice. Okay. Okay, let's start with Lassie. Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's rulers. Lad Larry rarely loves liars. Lessening levels of lead really lures lily pads. Listen to it one time faster. Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's rulers. Lad Larry rarely loves liars. Lessening levels of lead really lures lily pads.
Okay. Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's Lyris. Lad Larry rarely loves Lyris. Lessening levels of lead really lures lily pads.
Okay, good. Now, in that first sentence, the last word is rulers.
Rulers.
Rulers. Okay, now try the three sentences one time faster.
Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's lures. Lad Larry rarely loves Lyris. Lessening levels of lead really lures lily pads.
Very good, very good. Okay, now I'm going to go back to that first sentence because it sounds like you're saying lures. Okay, this is really twisting your tongue. Okay, listen to it again. Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's rulers. Try that again.
Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's rulers.
There you go. Okay, now try that one time faster.
Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's lures.
Okay, say it one more time fast. Rulers. Ronnie's rulers.
Okay. Ronnie's lures. Oh, should I read all the sentence or just the few words? Yeah.
Okay, let's try. I'm sorry. Let's try that last two words one more time. Ronnie's rulers.
Ronnie's lures.
Rulers.
Rulers.
There you go. Ronnie's rulers.
Rulers.
Okay, good. Okay, now try it one more time all together. The first sentence.
Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's lures. I can't make it.
I know. And you know, as I said, we're going to laugh here in class, okay? Because that's what happens with these tongue twisters. Your mind and your mouth disconnect sometimes, okay? But
Yeah.
don't worry. Keep practicing it. Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's rulers.
Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's lures.
Close. You almost have it. Okay, I tell you what. I'm gonna have you continue to practice that. You can go ahead and turn off your microphone. Keep practicing that, and I'm gonna move on to Irina, and we're gonna try the last three sentences. Okay. Irina, listen carefully. Revelers revel in leveling levels. Barry's belly riles with bile. Billy and Lily pile pyres for file fires. Listen to it again. Revelers revel in leveling levels. Barry's belly riles with bile. Billy and Lily pile pyres for file fires.
Okay. Reveler.
Try your best, and if you make a mistake, just laugh, and then we'll try it again.
Reveler's revel is leveling levels. Barry's belly riles with bile. Billy and Lily pile pyres for fires.
Okay, oh, good. All right, now try it one more time.
Revelers. Revel is leveling levels. Barry's belly riles with bile. Billy and Lily pile pyres for fires.
Right. Take a deep breath. Wiggle
It
your
was
tongue a little
changing.
bit. Very good. All right, good. That was excellent. All right, now let's see. Let's see if we can get Victor. All right, Victor, would you like to challenge yourself and try it one more time? Try the last one once again.
Okay.
Okay,
Well,
try the last set that Edina read. Try that one.
Billy and Lily pile pyres for fires.
Good. Okay, and try the first one. Revelers revel in leveling levels.
Revelers revel in levels.
There you go. You got it. Excellent job. All right, now I'm going to go back to Cesare. Cesare. Okay, try yours again. Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's rulers. Try that one again.
Lassie Lily likes Ronnie's lures. Rulers.
There you go. Good. Rulers. All right, very good. All right, now I'm sorry, Espartaco. I'm sorry, I was on a different page on the other page, so I didn't see that you were here in class.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Okay, Espartaco. Okay, let's have you try the last tongue twister. I'm sure that you've been practicing it. Okay, start with the sentence that says revelers.
Okay. Revelers revel in leveling levels. Barry's belly rise with bile. Billy and Lily pile pyres for fires.
Very good. Okay, now try it one time faster.
Okay. Revelers revel in leveling levels. Barry's belly riles with bile. Billy and Lily pyres for fires.
Good. Excellent job. Okay. So your pronunciation of those R sounds and L sounds is excellent. Okay, Espartaco, I'm going to go back to the W sound. I'll have you do the woodchuck one. Okay, I just want to hear you with the woodchuck. Okay, so listen to it. Okay, it says, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would? A woodchuck would all the wood he could chuck if a woodchuck would. All right, try it, Espartaco.
Yeah, but okay. Is the how much? Sorry. Okay. How much would charge if would charge would charge all the wood he could charge if would charge wood.
Okay, all right. Now your W sound is excellent. Okay, it's very clear. Now, one thing I'm hearing is that at the end of your words, it sounds like a CH sound instead of a CK sound. Okay, so listen. Chuck, woodchuck, chuck.
Woodchuck.
Chuck. Yeah, there you go. That's it. You got it. All right, try it one time. Try it one more time.
Okay. How much would chuck is if woodchuck would all the wood that he could chuck if woodchuck would.
You got it. That was beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so your assignment, Espartaco, will be okay. If you would like, I'm going to show you again where I found some of these. When you can Google this. You can go on eslcommando.com or just Google tongue twisters that end with CK.
Okay.
Okay, and then that way you can practice that CK, that K, sound at the end of your words. But it was very good. You did a nice job there. Okay, so we just have a few more minutes to go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to read a paragraph, okay? Now we have practiced different sounds. All right, now what we're going to do is to read a paragraph. And now I'm just going to read it just one time straight through with no sin stress. I'm not going to stress anything. Just listen to the text. And then I am going to stress it, and you will see the difference. Listen carefully. Our school is the best in town. The teachers are friendly and very knowledgeable about English. I've studied at the school for 2 years, and my English is becoming very good. I hope you will visit our school and try an English class. Maybe we can become friends too. Okay, now that sounds very dry and very boring. Okay, and I haven't emphasized any of the words that are important.
Yes.
Okay, now I'd like you to listen again, and I am going to stress the important words. Okay, now I'm going to show you. This is a technique called sound scripting. Again, you can Google this and you will find some great exercises with sound scripting. Okay, listen to the paragraph again. Our school is the best in town. The teachers are friendly and very knowledgeable about English. I've studied at the school for 2 years and my English is becoming very good. I hope you will visit our school and try an English class. Maybe we can become friends. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So you can hear the difference. Okay, so the words that are in lowercase, like school, town, friendly, English, studied, school, 2 years, becoming, hope, visit, try, class, become. Those words are important.
Yes.
Okay? All right, but the most important words are in all caps, and you need to stress them more. Very knowledgeable, very good, maybe, friends. Okay? All right, now I'm going to have each of you practice the paragraph. Okay? And I'd like to hear the difference in the important words and in the very important words. Okay? All right, so I'm going to ask Cesare. Cesare, can you please begin for me? Read that paragraph, please.
Okay, the second one, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yeah. With stressing.
Yes,
Right?
please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our school is the best in town. The teachers are friendly and very knowledgeable about English. I've studied at the school for 2 years and my English is becoming very good. I hope you will visit our school and try an English class. Maybe we can become friends too.
Good. Very good. Okay, so yes, I could definitely hear the stress. Okay? All right. Good. Good job. Okay, so Cesare, make sure, okay, now go ahead and turn off your microphone and continue to practice it. Okay, the more you practice it, the stress will sound more and more natural. Okay? Good. I want to move on to your classmate. All right, so let's have Victor. Your turn, please, Victor.
Okay. Our school is the best in town. The teachers are friendly and very knowledgeable about English. I've studied at the school for 2 years and my English is becoming very good. I hope you will visit our school and try an English class. Maybe we can become friends.
Victor, you sounded so natural. Your stress was in the correct places and you sounded very natural. That was excellent, Victor. Great job.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so Victor's our professional here. He's doing an excellent job. Okay, and Cesare too. You're doing good. Okay, Irina, your turn, please.
Okay. Our school is the best in the town. The teachers are friendly and very knowledgeable about English. I studied at school for 2 years and my English is becoming very good. I hope you will visit our school and try an English class. Maybe we can become friends too.
Excellent job, Irina. Irina, very good. Okay. Now, the only thing in your first line, okay, I believe you said our school is the best in the town. Okay, so that was an addition, okay, because the word the is not there. Okay, so just make sure that when you're reading, just read everything that you see there with no additions. Okay, but that was the only thing. Your pronunciation and stress was excellent. Great job.
Thanks.
Okay. All right. And finally, let's have a sparticle.
Yes. Okay. Our school is the best in town. The teachers are friendly and very knowledgeable about English. I've studied at the school for 2 years, and my English is becoming very good. I hope you will visit our school and try an English class. Maybe we can become friends too.
Good. Excellent job. Okay. Your pronunciation was very good. I didn't see any mistakes in the pronunciation of the words. Okay. Now take a look at the sentence that starts with I've. Okay. Right. So I've is not bolded, but studied is. Okay. So listen to the difference. I've studied.
I've studied. Yes.
Right, so I've is a little bit softer. Okay, I'm going to read that sentence again. Okay, it says, I've studied at the school for 2 years, and my English is becoming very good. Okay, try that sentence for me one more time.
I've studied at the school for 2 years, and my English is becoming very good.
Okay, that was better. Okay, but now this time, try to have more stress on studied. I've studied.
Studied.
Yeah, there you go.
Studied at the school for 2 years, and my English is becoming very good.
Yeah, that's it. Excellent job. Okay.
You.
You're welcome. All right. Well, students, that brings us to the end of our lesson for today. I'm going to stop my screen share. All right. And again, if you Google sound scripting markup, like you see there on the screen, sound scripting markup, you'll be able to find other passages that you can read, and you can practice yourself identifying and marking the keywords and the words that require more stress. Okay, well, if you would like to take a private lesson with me, go ahead and book that on Verbaling. And please look out for my future classes. Thanks for your hard work and participation. It was fun. We laughed a lot, and now our tongues should be very loose. Have a wonderful rest of the evening and rest of the day, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you very much, teacher.
Thank you.
Goodbye. See you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.